The BTS ARMY is known for a lot of good things, like giving to charity and supporting BTS's humanitarian efforts. However, during BTS's PDT concerts, the massive fandom became notorious for fighting against each other. This caused a lot of huge fan sites to completely shut down. Stick around to find out just how bad this conflict has gotten. If you were one of those ARMY who's been living under a rock for the past few days, then listen closely. When BTS announced their shows in LA, the entire world was excited about it, including Korean ARMYs. Like many fans across the world, they had not been to an in-person BTS concert since the pandemic began 2 years ago. Now, here's where things went south. On the first day of the concert, November 27th, a fight broke out between a few fans and Korean fan sites who had come to film BTS content. @Ashley opened up about how she and her seatmates were harassed by the fan site masters. She said, "To the point where I fell and hit my chair so hard. That's when I lost it and screamed at her to get lost, and we screamed for security. These fan sites will do anything to get the perfect shot, even at the expense of others." Because of this, most local ARMYs at the concert couldn't enjoy most of the BTS performances. She managed to expose this fan site master, but that didn't stop more ARMYs from experiencing the same thing at the Sophie Stadium. Nothing changed on day 2 of the concert, leading U.S. ARMYs to come after Sophie Stadium's security staff for not doing their job. Other fans went as far as to attack any Korean fan sites they encountered during the concert, which caused most of them to complain online. One master, @SeptemberJK97, said this: "At the concert venue for Permission to Dance in LA, some of the local fans would whisper if someone who looks Korean, Chinese, or Japanese walks by them. Then they would assume we're Korean and even harass us, with multiple people filming us with their cell phones, threatening to upload them on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. This led to a huge division in the fandom between US fans and Korean fans. Since most of the fan sites complained about how unfairly they'd been treated just for being loyal fans of BTS, the disagreement online got so bad that HYBE issued a harsh warning on December 1st. Against the fan sites for recording BTS offline shows. Part of the statement read, "You will be asked to leave the venue if such actions are discovered, including the use of mobile phones for recording, and you may be asked to delete any recorded images, video, or audio." All ARMY know how strict HYBE is about any BTS content that is illegally acquired. True to their statement, HYBE staff kicked out a few fan sites during the concert. Though this action did not stop more daring fan sites from returning for the last 2 concerts. Due to all the backlash from fellow ARMY and the group's agency, many of the popular fan sites decided to shut down for a short period. Some fans are happy about this, even though it must be heartbreaking for the site masters. Imagine dedicating your entire life to BTS and the fandom, only to get rejected for being a diehard fan. Big accounts like @blackandwhite_KM with 184,000 plus followers, @Jiminful with 370,000 plus followers, and @V_Pinter_ with 123 plus thousand followers, who said, "It's been hard because of what's happened in the last few days. After uploading the high-definition video for this US tour, I'm going to take some time to organize my mind. Thanks so much for those who have supported us through DMs." Despite the mass action taken by popular fan site masters, it didn't stop other fans from attacking them online for going against HYBE's rules. As soon as the fan site statements started trending, happy BTS fans rushed to celebrate online. Why? They'd finally stopped the sites from stalking BTS members everywhere they go. @TigerLilyJJK said, "Fan sites mass closing. Think it's gonna make us feel bad? The ARMYs that don't like them will just celebrate. BTS went on 2 years without a single fan site pic taken of them, and their career thrived more than ever. You are not an essential part of their success." Other fans called them out for closing because they can no longer make any money from BTS, not because of their unfair treatment in LA. At Yoongis_Smile96 said, most of these accounts that are closing are fan sites and solo stans. Now that they can't make money from BTS, they are closing their accounts. They've been inactive for a long time now because of COVID. Good. We don't need people like that. In fact, during the pandemic, there were hardly any high-quality photos of the members spreading online. But like any other massive fandom, not everyone was happy that the fan sites were closing down. Some ARMY who love the HD content they produce for international fans defended them from other ARMY. At PM Craft Designer said, don't discriminate. There are a lot of good fan sites. The zealous ones give a bad name. A lot of fan sites develop beautiful relationship with the celeb and properly get jaw-dropping content, which is especially nice for us non-attendees. Kai has been known to give flowers to a fan site of his. This ARMY is right. There are a lot of non-problematic fan sites who have contributed to BTS's success at some point. During the early years of BTS's career, these fan sites helped spread their content around the world. Other Korean ARMYs defended the fan sites from all the hate, saying BTS would be disgusted at the fandom fighting against each other. At Taeyar Scenery said, they are so sick in their head. I'm so sorry what happened. They don't understand fan sites are part of K-pop culture. They don't understand that fan sites and sasaengs are two different things. Abusing behavior. They think BTS would be proud of that? Sick. Not only that, some Korean fans went as far as to accuse the international fans of racism when their favorite artists are also Korean. Because of this huge fact, many of you might be wondering what BTS thinks about the fan sites and them being thrown out of the venue. The group's 2018 tour, where they encountered several sasaengs and fan sites, will tell you all you need to know about their relationship. During the BTS concert in Newark, a few ARMYs were told by one of the members' managers that BTS doesn't like fan sites at their concerts. Most especially the ones who bring professional equipment and DSLRs just to take photos instead of enjoying the concert. At Your Number One African said, they said, personally, it's not us. It's just the artists have complained over and over again about how they don't like technology that can zoom that fast. The BTS fan went on to explain that when Jhope came to their section and saw the fan site filming with a huge camera, he never returned to their section. This is not the only moment BTS has shown displeasure with the fan sites. During the BTS performance of Mic Drop, you can see Jungkook become angry as soon as he spots one of his fan sites' headliner, who is known to stalk him all over the world. From the looks of the other members like Jim and Namjoon, you can tell they are very upset. At the time, fans tried to cancel the fan sites, but they couldn't because of the huge support they still had within the fandom. Some smart ARMYs are even speculating that the fan sites didn't shut down because of the harassment they received, instead because of the new anti-stalking laws put in place in Korea. At Monochild NJ said, no mass rest and no mass close will affect BTS. Don't worry, especially from fan sites. After the new stalking laws getting into action, I'm happy the problematic ones are closing. Another Twitter user, at My4Life, added, saying, excuses for them. They're shut down because their boys are on long vacation. They're trying to blame ARMY. Watch them come back and do the same thing. They're greedy and selfish. They don't care about the safety of others. Maybe this ARMY is right, and the fan sites will be back as soon as BTS resumes their work schedule. Especially now that BTS will have a Permission to Dance concert in Seoul around March of 2022. I don't think they will miss such a huge chance to film more BTS content. Now that you're all caught up, what do you think about this BTS ARMY conflict? Were other fans right to attack the fan sites because BTS and HYBE don't want them recording BTS? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section below.